Elon Musk recently said that the fundamental weakness in Western civilization is empathy. And I understand why he says that, because having empathy means that you have to feel your feelings, and sometimes feelings are painful. And I can tell you that as a doctor, I would not be as effective at my job without empathy. And I'll tell you a story why. There's a trigger warning associated with this story, but I worked in a burn unit for about a year, and one of the patients I worked with was a 16-year-old, and he had burns over 90% of his body. He was intubated in the ICU for a couple weeks, and ultimately he passed away. And I was there when he passed away. It was the middle of the night, and the surgeon who had worked on him with all the skin grafts was not there. And so I was tasked with breaking the news to the family. And so I walked into a room with probably 20 people. And I had to tell them that their son, their brother, their nephew, their cousin, their friend, loved one had passed away. And I cried with them. I cried with this family. We mourned together. And it was one of the most difficult things I've done as a doctor. But I can tell you with 100% certainty that that family would have wanted someone with empathy in that room with them. They would not have wanted Elon Musk or Donald Trump in that room, because they would not have been able to handle that kind of pain. Pain that I felt as a doctor, and pain that the family was going through at that time. They cannot receive those types of emotions. And ultimately, that's why their MAGA movement will fail. Because having pain is part of the human experience. And you can't take the humanity out of being human. And in the medical profession, I know that the people that I work with every day, they don't want someone like Elon Musk being their doctor. Aside from the fact that he's not very effective at doing anything, he would not be able to empathize with them during very difficult times in their care. You cannot be an effective doctor without having empathy. You can't be an effective leader. You can't be an effective president without having empathy. So yeah, I get it. I understand why Elon Musk would say that empathy is a weakness, because he himself is a very weak person.